What's up, guys? What? Oh, fuck. Sorry, I got a brand new tattoo and I fucking flipped my wrist like a fucking twat. Welcome to a brand new LP, which is Rugrats Studio Tour. So, yeah, I'm not sure how many people are familiar with this game, but it's basically a massive party game for 1 to 4 players. You can just as easily play it with 1 as you can with 4, but let's see the opening cutscene.
Welcome to the Gigantomongous Studio Tour, everyone! Home of Gigantomongous fun! My name is Larry, and I'll be your guide today. On your left is our
Hi,
storage
Larry.
area. It's totally cool, but we're not going there till later on in the tour. On your right is the hot set area, filled with huge movie stars shooting exciting new blockbuster films. We'll be going there in a few minutes.
I feel like we're on a hot set now. It must be 100 degrees out here.
You call this hot? Back in my day, it wasn't hot unless you were on fire.
Pop, back in your day, they didn't have fire.
Shush, you two. This is fascinating. Stars eat here.
And imitation meat products, all at prices tailored to meet the movie star's budget. Limited edition.
This is the best studio tour I ever been on.
Me too.
You babies must be heat ropes. I'm melting out here. And this guy wants to take us into a hot set where it's gonna be even hotter?
Angelica, I don't think hot sets are really hot.
Oh, sure. And the moon isn't made out of cheese. I'm going to the place he said was totally cool.
Good idea.
Yeah. Follow us. Come on, Dilly. Mommy wouldn't like it if you melted.
It's gonna be a long day.
I don't think that's such a good idea. That guy said that we were going there later, not now. And if we go now, maybe there'll be monsters in there. I don't do well with monsters. And then
Reptile just chilling out.
guys, wait up for me!
So, everyone's familiar with the Rugrats, right? Everyone loves them, right? Everyone from my generation fucking loved them. This game came out in 1999, I think, which is weird, because I'm pretty sure Dill came out... he was introduced in the movie, right? Yeah, let's play! Thanks for starting us up there, Tommy. So we've got Chucky, we've got Susie.
Hollywood does things big.
Damn straight, Susie. Angelica, the little brat. Phil and Lil.
Gaboo, Philip.
So I like Phil and Lil. I think they were probably my favourite as a child. So let's start the game, which I believe gives us another cutscene. Dill's an idiot and gets himself locked behind a fucking super security door.
I knew it. We should have
I knew it.
Adult Studio Tour, but no. You guys had to go on some big adventure, and now we're in big trouble. Finster, if I could find you, I'd...
Well, you can't find me, so it's a bit of a moot point.
Nightlife. Follow me.
Oh.
But I think I'll just stay here, all alone in the dark. Who am I kidding? Here we go again.
Hey, who's in here? I have a walkie-talkie. Sorry, little guys. You can't go into the top-secret filming area. I have the only keys to the high-tech Space Sage security door, which is open. Oops.
Mine.
Ah! My keys!
Down!
Double oops. Great. Now I gotta find the other keys, unlock this door, and rescue that kid. So much for a long lunch.
Come on, you guys. We got to search this whole studio to find the rest of those keys and rescue that kid. I mean Dill. Once we got the key, it goes in that locky thing. Let's go!
So we need 9 keys to unlock it. The security guard gave us 1. We've got all these different worlds to pick from. Each one's a different movie. Outside
Guys,
Space.
This looks scary, but who wants to trade?
This is space theme.
We got to find those.
Diapies of Thunder, which is racing theme. Captain Cookies, which is pirates. And Lazy Saddles, which is cowboy. And exit to options menu with the security guard who's like, dude, I fucked up. I'm gonna lose my job because the kid gonna die. That sort of thing. Let's go to Outside Space.
Are you sure this is such a good idea?
It's fine, Finster. It's fine. I think Chucky was probably the baby that most encompassed me as a child. Scared of his own fucking shadow. Ah, you must be the new actor.
Great. I ask for Captain Kirk and they send me Mr. Spook. Well, get ready. You're going where no baby has gone before.
That's for sure.
Outside space. And I'm gonna be sent to the moon if I don't finish this scene.
I fucking hate the alien noises in this fucking game. Yeah, okay. There's no attack button in this game because you're a baby. Why would you attack anything? The music's fucking weird for the space scenes. So this tells you...
Yeah, you with a fishbowl on your head. The film crew has been waiting for hours. If you need a quick review of the mission, land on the moon. Otherwise, head to the airlock door.
Hey, you know what? Let's just go straight for it. I think it's more fun if we don't know what we're doing. 0 G's, scene 1. So I think there's like 4 or 5 scenes.
Ahead, Mr. Finster.
How do they know his name? Then again, that's the thing with the babies. The whole deal of Rugrats is everything that goes on is inside their heads. It's all imagination, playtime, you know? It's a good concept for a fucking show. Just babies using their imagination. Right, you have 3 minutes and 45 seconds to get to the exit door.
The aliens are planning to take
Thanks,
over
guy.
your moon base.
Press triangle to zap
You
Mr.
have
Fiend.
to escape from
Friend.
their ship. Ready? Lights,
Camera, action! Ah. Cool, and I believe you get a key for every level completed. So triangle zaps, and obviously the battery is probably... Oh, fucking hell. The battery is probably how many shots you've got, so you don't want to use all of it. And I think you fall off if you go... Oh, no. Of course there's invisible... This is a kid's game. There would be an invisible wall. Oh, you only need 1 shot. I was under the impression you need multiple. So yeah, reptile bars. I believe if you get a certain amount, you get an extra key or something. Okay.
Let's try that scene again, kid.
And obviously you can't die. You're on movie. Your kids in playtime, so obviously you can't die. But also in their mind... Oh, for fuck's sake. They're playing as movie actors.
Talk about starting at the bottom.
So obviously they can't die, because even if they do fuck up, they're like... I know it's fine, we get caught by a bag. The jumping's not very accurate in this fucking game, so I'm going to blame that this time. And there's no fucking sparks to help me get all the collectibles, so I've got to actually walk into them. Which is kind of annoying. What do? We just wait for the platform. And I just walked off like a pillock.
Let's try that scene again.
So yeah, Rugrats was always a fun cartoon when I was a kid, because every episode they'd pretty much be drawn in a different art style. There was one where they were all superheroes. There was one where they were all cowboys, and you know that sort of shit fucking appealed to me as a kid. Appeals to me now. I mean, I think I said not so long ago in a video that I love seeing fan art of things, which is just fan art of characters, which is just a character but drawn in a slightly different style or in a different outfit. I don't know, like let's say my brother got a T-shirt recently called The Walking Toys, which was the bunch of characters. It was Buzz, Woody, and what was the name of the girl cowboy? What the fuck's her name? Sally? I want to say Sally. Is it Sally? Woody, Buzz. You know what? Her name escapes me, but it was the female cowboy. All done up in the Walking Dead style, and it was quite interesting. That sort of thing is just like, oh, that's great. Do more of that, please. I will always appreciate that sort of thing. You'll always get a thumbs up from me. If not a thumbs up on the website, then at least a physical thumbs up. Okay. I called Mr. Friend Mr. Fiend because it frightens the shit out of children, out of the kids on the Rugrats, because it was a toy that I think his name's Drew did for Tommy, and no one liked it. Everyone was afraid of it, so I think they called it Mr. Fiend instead of Mr. Friend. And also, fun little fact, that fucking toy frightened the shit out of me as a kid. So I bear it no love. It's like, no. I remember the nightmares, you bastard. I say nightmares. I never had nightmares, just... I just had to close my eyes whenever that fucker was on screen. There's another Rugrats game that came out at the same time, which is just regular Rugrats. It's just playing through episodes, and that's a fun little game. If I can find a copy of it, I'll do a playthrough on that as well. favourite episode of I was going to say The Simpsons then.
Cut! Talk about starting at the bottom.
Yeah, we're shit. We know. Cut us some slack. He is a baby. He's not being controlled by a baby, but he is a baby. But yeah, my favourite episode of Rugrats ever was one called The Super Diaper Babies. And, oh god, it just made me, that was just a fun episode, because they were all superheroes. They all had different powers and everything, man. It was great. Let's avoid this shit. I've got 8 seconds to finish the level, and I don't think I've got enough time. Run! Oh, 2 seconds, that's cutting it close. Great, but you're not done yet.
Right.
Oh, you don't get a key per level, you get a key at the end of all the scenes. I think it's 10 reptile bars gets you a key. I hope it is. But you got to get all the way to the end, you can't just fluke it. You can't just do one. Oh, right, cool, with Phil now. You have 3 minutes and 15 seconds to get to the moon base entrance.
It's not nappy time. Ready?
It's not nappy time yet, fellas.
Camera, action!
So yeah, these levels are one player only, but there's some stuff like I'll tell you when we get to them. But all the racing can be done with more than one player. When you finish the game, you unlock extra races where you can play with racers you don't usually have, like you can beat Reptar and shit like that, which appeals to people who are younger. I know I missed that Reptar bar, but I'm trying to breeze through the level because I don't want to have to repeat shit because that'd be fucking annoying. And I just fell.
Cut! There's no such thing as instant success.
Okay, that's a fair comment. I love how the babies just look. Oh, for fuck's sake! The jumping is not accurate in this game. I've already said that. I'm going to stick with the blaming of that. Boom, boom, boom. I believe the stars are checkpoints. They seem to be acting like checkpoints. This is one of the only. This is one of the few things that's actually platforming in the game. Other stuff is more just puzzles or shooting in some cases. I don't know. I think if that touches you, you get killed or something. You lose a life. Oh no, it bounces you off.
Oh, I lost count a long time ago.
I love how the babies, whenever they fall to their death in this game, they just smile because obviously they're landing on fucking sandbags. So whatever they're landing on is probably equivalent. The thing that bugs me is the adults in. Oh, for fuck's sake! I didn't even touch it that time. Is the adults in this game talk like babies as well, which is a bit weird. I don't know. I'm not a child anymore, and I can't remember how I thought as a child. But I'm pretty sure my brain didn't replace words I didn't understand with words that I thought that they were saying. But maybe they did, and I just didn't know. Right, that'll kill me if I go anywhere near it. So I could probably jump over it with a boost, but what's the point in risking it? Might as well just wait it out. I was so close to a checkpoint too. Can you? No, you can't. No, you can't boost over it.
There's no such thing as
There sure ain't, Mr. Director guy. I'm gonna have to wait until it gets all the way to the bottom before trying again. I can't tell if it's triangle or circle that's getting me out of these cutscenes, but let's say cutscenes. You know what? It might be 99 reptile bars, but they're not quite so prevalent in other stages. It's only in the platform stages that they even exist. So. Also love the reptile growl. Growl is the word I'm looking for. Growl. So Reptile's Godzilla, and I guess in the Rugrats universe, Godzilla is always a good guy and never evil. So that's interesting because the babies never dislike him. You know what? I'm not even going to get those reptile bars. If I need to grind for keys later on, and I will do, and you'll know why when we get there. I might get all the keys I need just from this one level, and that'd be kind of disappointing.
So, winners don't have to.
Ah, right. 50 reptile bars get you a key. So, no, it won't be enough. It won't be enough. I thought it would be 10 got you a key, but that would be far too generous. Susie, this time you have 3 minutes 15 seconds to get to the force field control.
Time's running out. Ready?
Time's running out.
Camera, action!
They got a legitimate movie voiceover guy to do that shit as well, which is just great. Can you jump over that? You know what? I'm guessing you probably can't, so I'm not going to risk it unless there's a checkpoint right in front of it. I got another key though, so that's good. So Susie is the only baby. Well, she's not really a baby. Neither is Angelica. They're more toddlers than babies, I'd say. But Susie's the only one with any brains. Well, that was bad timing. I didn't know there was one at the top there.
There's no such thing as instant success.
So when people have an idea, it's usually Angelica that suggests to do the bad thing, the opposite of what you want, and Susie is usually the one who goes, no, she's the voice of reason, you know? She's just like, no, let's not kick the dog in the testicles, that is not a good idea. That never happened, but that's just the only example I can think of off the top of my head. So it's weird that my brain goes there. It's like, no, let's not kick a dog in the testes. Probably a good idea to not do that. I learned something about myself today. Oh, that was a close one. It's fine, I can fall as far as I want. There's no gravity in space, remember? Oh, well, fuck me. I just got fucked. They did not a spin-off, but a sequel to Rugrats. Called All Grown Up. And that was fucking weird. I never watched... Well, I say I never watched it. I watched bits. Because, that was completely my fault. I'm pretty sure you can just restart as many times as you want anyway. There's no lives in this game. So, but yeah, yeah, called All Grown Up, where they're all in college, and it was quite odd. I was just like, why would I want to watch that? Will they be not a lot different? They'd be completely different characters in college, surely. I just fucked up. Come on. There we go. Oh, the music's really fucking creepy. Well, it's not creepy. It's creepy for a kid. There you go. Kid creepy is what it is. Still a bit eerie as an adult, but I've heard creepier soundtracks. I've not been that. I'm still playing Bloodborne, so that soundtrack fucking blows this one out the water. I can assure you that much. Especially when you have got headphones on. I can't play Bloodborne with headphones on. I've got to have it coming out of the speakers, because otherwise I can't concentrate, because it just frightens the fucking holy living shit out of me, man. The Bloodborne soundtrack now. Ah, and I was that close to a checkpoint. Oh, who cares? I'm right here. Yeah, I really didn't want that to spawn, because otherwise I would have been here forever. Oh, I might as well get the reptile bars. I already know I'm not making it this time around, so... Unless I'm very quick. I can't do any detours. I've just got to rush it. And I fucking fell. Cut. Well, I'm not going to be able to make it because it takes about 10 seconds for that thing to turn off. It's not fucking registering my jump if I press a direction as well. Then that was entirely my fuck up. You've got to press jump and then press a direction for some reason. Yeah, I fucking failed here. I've not made it. No. Geronimo, I can't just jump off. Oh well. Would you like to retry? Yes, I would. That's true, Susie. You almost got it. Possibly. 0 G's. Ah, that's great. So what kind of move... again, I'm working under the assumption this is all in the kid's imagination. That's how I always assumed.
Get to the moon base control room to activate the protective
That's how I always assumed that Rugrats worked, was it was always just kids having playtime and using their imagination to pretend they're shit. So that's what I'm going to do for this video game. But, on the off chance that it's not, what kind of movie theatre employs random children that get lost? I say movie theatre, it's a studio. I don't know why I said movie theatre. My brain has been addled. You know, it'd be a bit of a bizarre practice, wouldn't it? How do you think the parents' reaction would be when they just see their kid randomly on a movie? It's just like, hang on, when did this happen? When? How? Why? Shouldn't I be getting money for this? Or something, you know. Obviously the children won't be thinking about it. The children just think it's fun and games, but the adults are just like, wait. I should be getting some sort of compensation for this, right? They used my kid. They're not allowed to use my kid without my permission. Give me money. Except for maybe Chucky's dad. Chucky's dad would probably be like, it's fine. No. Ah, fuck. That is fucking bullshit. You know what? That jump, that fucking boost is not enough to clear the electric. And I'd thought it would have been. So that's annoying. I'm just going to wait it out. because I want to finish this level today. There's a star right here anyway. Right here. I said white, but I meant to say right. Ah, there's a star, who cares? Boom. Really? Yeah, I haven't got enough boost to get to the top there. So, fuck it. I just want to... Ah, end of level. You have enough reptile bars to redeem a key. Well, I've got 3 keys and I haven't even fucking earned one for ending a... Oh, I just got one for completing... There was only 3 for that set of levels, so that's interesting. I thought there was like 5, or at least 4, you know? But, yeah. 0 G's completed.
We're coming, Dilly!
Haha. I love that, by the way. Dill pickle. That's a pun and a half, right? There's a few...
asked for a spaceman, not a space cadet.
Dude, he is a toddler.
Greetings,
Leave him alone.
They sent you to save the whole universe. I hope you're tougher.
Alright, this is the shooting gallery, I think.
Head to the airlock doors if you think you've already
Lazy
got the
beam.
right stuff.
Yep, this is the
Otherwise, stand on the flashing
shootout scene. So we'll
Outside space can't be inside instead.
That's a good question, Chuck. Real good question. I unfortunately do not have an answer. But yeah. Actually, you know what? It might depend upon the level you're doing. You have 1 minute, 22 seconds,
training course.
and unlimited zaps to get 36 objects.
Ready? Lights, camera, action!
So I think it's is it X? Yeah, it's X. So yeah, left analog stick I'm using because why would you not? And obviously you don't need to lead your target because well, that's a kid game. As long as you want the reptile bars. And you really don't want to miss any if you can help it. I think if you miss one, you're fucked. But at the same time, you've got unlimited ammo, so even if you do miss one, it doesn't matter. Just, you know what? You can just mash the X button and do pretty well. You know what? You don't have to aim, just mash the X button. Just smash the X button. Solution. This is why I was bad at video games for a long time, because I played games like this when I was a kid. And just by mashing a button over and over, you could win. I'm a much better gamer now, I think. I hope I am, anyway, because I don't solve all my problems by just mashing X. I do solve quite a few problems by just finding exploits in the system, but that's different. When I say that, I don't mean like fucking hacking. I mean like, well, like the stuff I did in Simpsons Hit and Run. Go back to those videos to find out what I did. It was just like, you know, simple exploits you could do where if the developer was careful enough, they wouldn't exist anyway. So great, but you're not done yet. Sure ain't. Chucky's got purple glasses, and I find that weird. So I've gone back to some scenes in Rugrats because loads of people post shit from it on the internet. And there was a scene where Grandpa Simpson.
This time, it's for real.
Old Man
Get
Pickle.
all the asteroids before they drain your force field.
Old Man Pickle bought porn. Not just any porn either. It was alien porn. So I believe that makes it technically hentai. How do you pronounce it? I don't know. I've always pronounced it like that. That was a weird day when I discovered that was a thing. Oh boy. I think I still have unlimited shots. I believe so. I'm not going to spam again just because it is an annoying noise when all you hear is... I think you guys will agree. So we've got a reptile bar. Shit, there's only 3 Rugrat games I know of. There's one that came out with the French movie where they went Rugrats in Paris, where Chucky got his sister, and oh, it was Lil. You have enough reptile bars, but great, but you're not done yet. Yep. So that one, it was set in a theme park, so it was a party game. There's the Rugrats original game, the first one that was just called Rugrats the Game, I think. Where you recreated all sorts of shit from the cartoon. And you got this one, which is...
Those pesky aliens have decided they want your planet as a vacation home.
Ready? Lights,
Isn't that this fucking prop from Emperor's New Groove where he's just trying to get rid of the farmers so he can have a good vacation spot? All the music in Rugrats is like this, by the way, where it's just like ba 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 bo 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 bo. That sort of dealio. Man, I'm a terrible shot. I do like how they've given all of the babies blow up animation, or it could just be because we're blowing up different shit. Get the reptile bar. Get the reptile bar. So yeah, another joke was I say joke where old man Pickle came back home and he said, "I just came back from playing a game of Russian roulette with the boys." And Stu just said, "Did you win, Dad?" And he just went, "You really don't know what Russian roulette is, do you?" Or something along those lines. I remember it vaguely, or it could just be something someone fucking pasted over.
You've saved the universe. Now sit back and relax.
You have 1 second
Zap at the
and
big
5 seconds to match the picture. The last one is you have 1 second and 1 zap, and it's really fucking annoying. But let's see, what image have we got? Remote. Boom. This is the only one you can fuck up, really, because you only get 1 zap, 1 chance. Hitler has only got 1 ball, the other is in the elbow. This fucking backing track does sound like Hitler. Oh, for fuck's sake. That was really cruel, because I was on the fucking picture frame. I don't think it matters if you miss, apparently. But I fucking had that. That should have counted, man. There's only got 1 ball. But it sort of changes it enough so that if you're young enough, you don't sort of put the two and two together, you know? Let's see here. What do we got this time? For fuck's sake. You see how close that is, man? That's really fucking cruel. Ugh. It's a time constraint that's fucking me over, I think. Let's see, what we got here? Oh, I started right next to it, thankfully. Great job. Right, so I think as the greaterist... Oh, that's great. Good for you, Phil. I think as long as you get the majority of them, you're fine. I think if you need to get 3 out of 5, but 5 out of 5 would have been better just before personal glory, you know? Personally, in my head, I got 5 out of 5.
Now I need a door.
Because they were just, they're being unnecessarily fucking stingy on that one, I think.
Places everyone. That's the nice way of saying, hurry up!
So you can only get 1 key from each set of activities, so...
And this is just a bad frightmare.
Oh, that's great, a frightmare. So yeah, how many keys have I got? Does it tell me? Yeah, I've got 5 keys. And 9 reptile bars. So I think if you fuck up and you haven't got enough keys by the end of it, which you can fuck up, by the way, and you'll find out why once you unlock the door. I think you just got to fucking farm for reptile bars. Looney Lander scene. So we'll finish off the Chucky missions in this video. Yeah, the whole world, not just Dill. The whole world. And another joke I remember from Simpsons, I distinctly remember this one, is when Stu had to look after Angelica for his brother. And
Ready?
he had to stay up and go, can't sleep, chocolate pudding, gotta make chocolate pudding. So we're back to the X and square system of driving, which is fucking great. Not like I've been playing any fucking driving games in the modern era where you have to use the R2 and L2 button, which makes a lot more fucking sense, but... if I looked at the controls, maybe I'll be able to change them manually, but... it's much more fun if I've got a chance of fucking up, you know? Because there's no way I'm fucking this up if I've got controls I'm used to. I'm a bit annoyed that the camera angle isn't quite as the camera isn't changing perspective quite as crisply as I would like. And I just fucked that up. Because if you've got to go in the angle that he's, you've got to turn left if he's facing this way. But if he's facing a completely opposite direction of where the camera is, I still have to go right. I'd have to go right to go left at this point, if that makes sense. Is it square or circle that goes backwards? There is no backwards button. Great. Wait, is it triangle? No, it can't be. Anyway, caught them all. Great, but you're not done yet.
Can I go home now?
No, you gotta finish the film, boy.
Yeah. That was a bit more creepy than I intended it. But yeah, what we got now?
Lights,
camera, action! Sweet. These fucking aliens make fucking weird noises, but I imagine them. It's the type of noise they make. So I'm Lil, who's quite a tomboy. I think people would agree. As she should be. She is her twin brother and her, they act the same. So that doesn't actually do anything bad, it just stops you for a few seconds, so...
I get more than Philip.
Oh, that's great. In case you didn't hear that, she said, I hope I get more than Philip. So what's Lil's full name? Lily? Or Lillian? Because Phil's short for Philip, because she calls him Philip. So, it must be either Lily or Lillian, but... Look, when you look at their mum and dad, you wouldn't think they'd call their sons Philip and Lillian, would you? They're a bit... I was going to say common, but that would sound really fucking degrading, wouldn't it? But, you know what I mean? They seem like working class people who wouldn't want kids like Charles and Ponsonby. Someone calls their kid Philip, and I think, oh, what a fucking ponce.
Ready? Lights,
if you're not familiar with English slang, you should probably look that up, because I'm not explaining it. 25 aliens this time. I think this is the last one as well, so... This ain't too difficult anyway. Hasn't been anyway. It's just, this one's, everything's a bit more spaced out, is all. So the thing is, when I played this for the first time, there was another type of alien in this game, which sort of had a yellow head and a red spirally bit, and it really reminded me of spaghetti shapes, and it used to make me fucking crave them. Not much of a spaghetti shape fan now at my age, but back in the day, spaghetti hoops, spaghetti shapes were the shit. Just putting that out there. And if you weren't into spaghetti shapes or hoops when you were a kid, then you really missed out. I know I said I grew out of them, but I'm talking about them, and now I'm thinking, you know what? I could go for some spaghetti shapes. You have a choice between Postman Pat and Thomas the Tank. They're the only spaghetti shapes I've ever seen in shops anymore. Not that I go out looking for spaghetti shapes, but they're in the same aisle as tin soup, other tin shit. So, I don't mean literally, by the way. I'm just using shit as a general description. It's been a while since I've shopped for food myself. So, yeah. Kiflam, brother. Now, we're missing one, and it could be fucking anywhere, but I have a good idea where it is, I think. It's not here. I think it might be, you know, we saw that one that was just hiding in a little nook. I think there might be another look on the opposite side of the room. And it might be hiding there. That's what I'm banking on, anyway. Yeah, there it is. Got it. Great, but you're not done yet. Ah, so there's 4 of these, not just 3. Okay. Looney Lander, scene 4. So, are we on the moon, or are we on some undiscovered planet? I'd like to know the biology of these creatures that we're catching. They seem to be of a slimy consistency. They're the aliens that remind me of spaghetti shapes, and they're the annoying ones because they fucking disappear. So if you're not fast enough, you can't catch them. On the bright side, they do stay in the same spot, I think. So at least you can't lose them, I suppose, but they will just randomly pop in and pop out. So if you don't know where they are, you could be in for a bad time. But at the same time, you do get a good, healthy amount of time to look for them, I suppose. I think they only vanish for a couple of seconds, but unless you're staying still for a couple of seconds just to make sure you don't miss them, you're probably going to miss a couple. But that's just fine. We've got more than enough time, I think. Famous last words. Hey guys, this bonus level probably won't take long. I'm going to reference that every time I say something that I'm going to fucking stick my foot in my mouth for after a couple of seconds. Come on! I need the alien! Ah, you fuck. I didn't swear like this the first time I played this game, I swear. By the old gods and the new. I swear it. It will be done. You know what? They might fucking move. Bastards. You know what? There was a theory I read. I say theory. There's a story I read that all the Rugrats are dead, and it wasn't a happy theory. Theories about old fucking children's shows are never good. Fucking just read the fucking Ed, Edd and Eddy one where everything's in limbo. But oh god, don't. Ah, you fuck. It's like that scene in fucking Star Wars Episode 1. You just Obi-Wan is stuck behind the wall and he just has to watch Qui-Gon get fucking got. I know, alright, all 3 of them are these types, so come on. Yeah, they do fucking move and all. I've got 1 left. Oh, 48 seconds. But yeah, where they're all dead. Like, Tommy was a stillborn, and so was Dill, and that's why they're bald, and that's why Stu always makes toys in his basement, because they're for the kids that he never got to have, and Angelica was never born, or Angelica was born, and because all the other parents, for fuck's sake, all of Angelica's parents' friends had kids that weren't able to have kids for whatever reason. They spoilt the fuck out of Angelica, and that's why she is the way she is. Finn and Lil were never born at all, so they could never tell if that. So Angelica couldn't tell if it was a boy or a girl, so there was one of each, and that's why they're existing. And what was the other one? Chucky was born, but he died really young, and that's why Chucky's dad is so nervous and such a nervous wreck about everything. So yeah, not pleasant reading. So yeah, I think we've done all the space levels, so we're going to leave. Let's leave to the dressing room.
I've had enough of this scary space stuff.
Yeah, fair enough. I've had enough of the scary space stuff and things. And again, creepier than I intended. So let's go ahead and put our keys in the lock, and then we'll move on.
I'm coming, Dilly.
You have to manually put them in, and it's fucking dumb. There we go. Circle. I might as well save. Would you like to create a file? Yes. Yes. There we go. I thought white was the confirmation, but no, it's the multicoloured bullshit. So. Yep, saving game. You know what? I probably should have done this after I finish recording. Anyway. Join us next time, guys, where we'll be taking on some levels in Lazy Saddles. So, yeah, see you guys next time.